Hello, my beautiful people. This is John from USA and welcome back to Sunday Talk episode number 31. In this episode, as always, I'm gonna go over some of the questions you guys sent me on YouTube. Okay, before I start today's video, all the advices I'm giving here are no illegal advice. If you need legal advice, you need to consult an immigration lawyer or immigration attorney. Okay, so today's Sunday. I wish you guys a happy Sunday, and let's get started. The first question today is going to come from Shahwali Zidran. I'm a British citizen, though living in England. Does it matter which country you live in? Do time processing differ based on your country of residence? And thank you for your reply. So the person want to know if the time processing, I'm assuming the person is talking about I-30 process. The process doesn't really differ from each other, based on the country or your country of residence. But the only thing I can say is that once NVC approve all your documents, and it's time for them to schedule an interview for you at the U.S. Embassy, where the intended immigrant is going to. That one, there can be a difference in there because, like I always tell you guys, they will make the schedule based on the availability of the U.S. consulate. So there can be a difference there, and also, if you live in a country where, let's say, it's kind of hard for you to get a police certificate, that too can affect the process. Okay, so in general, the I-130 petition doesn't really differ from based on your country of origin, unless maybe your brother petition for you, and that one it will take a long, based on certain country. I know, like in India, Mexico, all that, the F4 category visa the process takes a little longer. Okay, so let's move to another question here. This one is coming from "Your health is in your hands." Oh, that's good, right? That's the name, but that's really good. It's, of course, your health is in your hand. So here's the question: my husband just got his green card around November 9. He's now trying to divorce me. We have been married over 3 years. We married in Texas, USA. We live in Florida, USA. We have one child together. How can I stop this? My husband is from Nigeria. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. See, guys, one thing you have to know is that some of the questions you guys ask me, I cannot answer because I don't know. Sometimes I don't know exactly what to say. Like in this case, I don't know what kind of advice I'm gonna give this person, but one thing I can tell you is that, in this case, it's better to consult like a divorce lawyer and explain them the situation, and hear what they have to say. Because I don't know what I'm gonna say about this case. I'm not gonna tell you that go do this, go do that. Excuse me. But if you can consult like immigration or lawyer, but because the person want to divorce you, there is a reason behind that, and it's just one side of the story you're telling us, but we don't know exactly what's going on with you and your husband. So like I said, the best thing to do is just to consult a divorce lawyer and hear what kind of legal advice they're gonna give you. Okay, I hope everything works well for you guys. This one is coming from Carl Santos. Hello, sir. I asked why the submit button is not working. Well, I'm assuming this person is talking about the DS on 260 submit button. When you pay the fees, then you have to fill up on DS on 260, which is an immigrant visa application form. And sometimes people, when they upload their document, they're having a hard time to submit those documents. What happens most of the time is like when you have the page open for so long and you're not active on it. Let's say you have the page open, then you open another page, or you're trying to maybe get a picture and all that, trying to save the picture. It takes long, and when you come back, the page doesn't respond every time you try to click the button or do something. You have to refresh the page again, maybe log back in, because it will kick you out, and during for a certain, if you are inactive for a certain period of time, and you have to log back in. So if that doesn't work, make sure you upload all the document, because let's say you uploading a document for the applicant, and you didn't upload all the document. If you don't upload all the document, the submit button won't work. Okay. Another thing also, if that doesn't work, you can change your browser. Maybe you were working on Internet Explorer, you can change it to Google Chrome and see, or Firefox, and see if it gonna make a difference. Okay, let's move to another one. This one is coming from Bruce MC. Bruce MC asks this: how do you retrieve the NVC case number and invoice number if no email address was on the I-130? Well, if you don't provide an email address on your I-130, and you want to retrieve your case number and invoice ID, all you gotta do is just call NVC and ask them, and provide all the required information. They'll be able to help you with this. Okay, let's move to another question. This one is coming from Pastor Brown. Pastor Brown asks this: how long does it take to get a green card after arriving in USA with a CR1 visa marriage? Well, for some of you guys who don't know what CR1 visa is when a U.S. citizen petition for their spouse, and their spouse come to United States of America on that kind of visa, CR1 visa. Okay, so the person questions how long will it take that person to get a green card, because you remember I made a video about USCIS immigrant fee. So USCIS immigrant fee is the fee that will allow USCIS that you will pay, and in order for USCIS to send your relative green card once that relative comes to the United States of America. Okay, if you pay the fee and your relative move to the United States of America, it might take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, about 4 weeks, the most, your relative will get a green card. Okay, it won't take more than 4 weeks. But in case you doesn't pay the fee, in case you doesn't pay the USCIS immigrant fee, it can take up to 4 months before your relative gets the green card. Because I know somebody who been in that situation. It took them like 4 months before the person that was a friend's wife. It took them like 4 months before his wife gets the green card. So that's why it's very important. Once your intended immigrant, or your the person you petition for gets the visa, make sure you pay the USCIS immigrant fee before that person moves to the United States of America. Okay. Another one here is coming from Valentina Jarda. Hello, sir. I'm a U.S. citizen. It's been 12 months since I filed for my husband, and it's never got approved. I just got a receipt. What's the reason for them for never approving? What should I do? Well, first of all, I don't know if that person is a U.S. citizen, because normally, as a U.S. citizen, when you send the document to USCIS, about 6 months, the most, the case will be approved unless there is a problem. Okay. But if it takes more than that, like I say, I don't know the status of this person. If the person is a green card holder, yeah, it can take up to a year, even sometimes in some situation more than that, before even USCIS approves the case, because the whole process, that excuse me, when a green card holder petition for their relationship, their spouse and stuff like that. The whole process can take up to it can take between 3 to 5 years before their spouse comes to United States of America. Their spouse come to United States of America. So in this situation, if you are a green card holder, yes, excuse me, it's normal. It can take more than that. Well, if you think like maybe you feel like something is wrong or whatever, just call USCIS and talk to them and see what's going on. They will let you know. So this one here, excuse me, this one is coming from Ali Ahmad. Dear, my wife and brother-in-law living at the same place. My wife will submit an IA-64 and brother-in-law IA-64A. But is this necessary that my brother-in-law had filed tax jointly with my wife in order to qualify for IA-64A? Brother-in-law filed tax alone, and my wife is unemployed. She did not file, so the brother can do the co-sponsor. So this person's asking basically if his brother-in-law can become a joint sponsor or co-sponsor, because his wife is not working, and he want to know also if his brother-in-law and his wife are gonna file jointly before his brother-in-law can become a joint sponsor. No, it doesn't work like that. Since they live together, your brother-in-law can become a joint sponsor or household member. There's the option there. But your wife, even though she doesn't work, she still have to file the IA-64 form, because, excuse me, one thing you guys have to know, that if the petitioner, you the petitioner, if you don't work, you still have to file IA-64, provide the necessary information. If you want to employ, you put an employer, and then from there you choose a joint sponsor or co-sponsor to help you sponsor the intended immigrant. Okay, so in this situation, they don't have to file jointly. The brother-in-law can be either a household member or joint sponsor. Okay. All right, let's move to another question here. This one is coming from ND. When people come here on F4 green card, can they apply for benefits, or it's not allowed? Well, as a green card holder, you have there are certain benefits you can apply for as a green card holder in general. So it don't matter if you come here on F4 visa, CR1 visa, F2A visa, whatever. Once you become a green card holder, there are some benefits you can apply for. Okay, let's move to another question. This one is coming from Olivia Perad. Hi, my question for you. What's the next step after NVC accepting all documents submitted? Please, thank you. Well, once NVC accept all your documents, the next step is to wait till NVC send you the interview letter, which will allow the applicant or the intended immigrant to go to the interview at the U.S. Embassy. That's the next step. Okay, this one is coming from Amg. Amg asked this question. Do you send one copy of a passport picture for photograph upload? Well, since you're gonna upload the photograph, it's just gonna be one picture you will upload. Okay, so if they have to duplicate it, then if MVC has to duplicate it, they will duplicate it, but you just upload one photo, because you only have option for one photo anyway. Excuse me. This one is coming from Mizo Rashid. Hello, sir. My father filed a petition for me on 2011. Now he died, and somebody told me that my petition will be automatically revoked. Is it true? Please guide me. Well, sorry for your loss. Well, one thing I know about this one is when the petitioner dies, what's gonna happen is you okay, if the petition has already been approved in by NVC, and you're waiting for interview letter, stuff like that, and something happened to the petitioner passed away, so you have an option to choose another petitioner, okay, like they call it like a substitute petitioner. And if once you substitute a petitioner, you still can continue the process. That's what I know. That's what I read that somewhere, I think on USCIS or website, something like that. But the best thing to do is to contact like immigration lawyer to so they can give you like a legal advice what to do, or call NVC and try to talk to somebody to get legal advice. Okay. Well, this question is going to be the last question. It's coming from Legacy Jones. I'm currently a U.S. naturalized citizen. I would like to petition for my mom and a sister who is now married with 3 kids, all under 21. All advices are welcome. Well, as a U.S. citizen, you can petition for your mom, you can petition for your siblings, but one thing you have to know that when you petition for your mom, it might take like a year and a half in order for your mom to come to the United States of America and live here permanently and become a green card holder. But when you petition for your sibling, it will take longer. It can take 15 years, it can take 17 years, it can take 20 years. Depending on what country they live. Okay. And that's the main thing I'm gonna tell you there. So if you start the process, you can start the process as soon as possible, and then don't kind of get frustrated if your sister's process is taking longer, because it's normal. Okay, for siblings, it always take the process always takes longer. Okay, so guys, this is the last question, like I say, and thank you for watching. Whatever you do today, do it peacefully. I know some of you guys already is getting ready to go to church, and some of you already come back from church. And once again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys on next Sunday. Bye.
USA Monde.